I am Franchot Blue. We are live. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. We are at the ICE Detention Center in Broadview, Illinois. We are here live. It is Tuesday, the day after Columbus Day. Yeah. And a little bit of confrontation going on. We'll wait and walk over there for a minute. I'm here because the judge did pass that the fence must come down today. That is tonight. It is Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Matter of fact, this is Charlie Kirk Day, right? Charlie Kirk Day, the 14th. The 14th.
All right, so we're going to show you guys. Same thing, ordinance. You got the little animals.
There is a little bit of confrontation here right now. I'm going to stay to the side. But I am at the detention center in Broadview, Illinois. I am here. They had a press conference yesterday. I made a video. I put it up a little while ago. I am live. Broadview. The mayor passed the ordinance last week. They could only protest from 9 to 6. Right now it's 4:33 in the p.m. Look, not too big of a crowd right now. Just a hostile environment. And we'll check it out in a little bit. I mean, people are popping off. It's ridiculous. I don't want to record the curse words right about now. So, but yeah, it's not too many people out here. Maybe 10 or 15. I've been out here for about an hour. I'm just now deciding to go live. But I am here because they are supposed to be removing this fence today by judge's order. By judge's order, they're supposed to be moving the fence today. Broadview, Illinois. The judge, the mayor, and the House Speaker in the area, they said that they need to be able to have a way for ambulances and other emergency vehicles to get through. So the judge favored in favor of Broadview that Trump and ICE, they weren't supposed to put up the actual fence. Welcome new subscribers. I'm Franchot Pearson. Welcome to Franchot Blue. I'll let you see the fence from here. The fence is down the way. You can see the fence. You can see where the security card is. There is a fence to the right of that vehicle. To the right of that vehicle is a detention center where they literally process detainees. And the fence is supposed to come down today. And I took a chance. I said, I'll come out here today. But it isn't down, so maybe I should have come tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see what's going on. We have the camera crew here from different TV stations and affiliates. We have another hour and a half before they're asked to move on. How you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
All right. So yeah, we have the state police here, We have a few people here. You can see them there. They're literally using profanity, and they're really telling the state patrol where to go. Use your imagination. But yeah, if this guy keeps on, he might get arrested. I mean, you got freedom of speech, but you got to be careful, you know. I am at the detention center in Broadview, Illinois, and they're supposed to be taking down the fence today, according to court order. Once it comes down, I'm assuming that there will be a lot of protesters here, and it might be a mutiny on the bounty. I don't know. I'm just speculating, because right now, the protesters have been held at bay. I mean, literally, if you look at the police car straight ahead, to the right of that police car, right next to the flag, that's the this guy's. This guy is going off. Look at it in the green. The guy in the green, he's going off. That's crazy. Going off on these people is not going to do anything. It's not going to do anything. I mean, I don't want to go close because I might have to cut the tape because he won't stop using profanity. Other than that, I would go close. But yeah, the detention center is right next to the flag there, and that's where they process the illegals. They've been here for a good while, and I'm assuming there's going to be a little bit of a protest a little bit now, but again, I came here because they're supposed to be taking down the fence today. It's illegal according to court order to have the gate up. So by midnight tonight, the gate has to go. I might come back early in the morning and see what's going on. You know, another reason I don't want to go close is because I did my last video, and when they play music, it's a copyright infringement. So we'll just stay over here for a while. But yeah, we have just a few protesters here, and we have a few protesters at the other entrance. I might walk over there, I might not. But yeah, today is Charlie Kirk Day. Don't know if you guys are able to catch anything with the Charlie, with the president with the Charlie Kirk. You got the Charlie Kirk thing going on. There is supposed to be the biggest rally in America coming up this Saturday. This guy's going off, I tell you. This guy is going off. I wish he'd shut up. My God, he's going off. He's the loudest protester I've seen since I've been coming out of here for like 6 or 7 weeks. What's the point? They're gonna drag you first if they come and get you. But anyway, this is crazy. This is the first time that I've been here where the state police are really monitoring and calling the shots. Usually I see the National Guard, or I'll see ATF or the BROADVIEW police. This time it's the state police running the show today. So hey. Again, I'm going to stay distance because of the copyright infringement of music. I wish they turned the music off. So yeah, happy birthday, Charlie. That was nice. That was nice. Yeah, the Charlie Kirk thing is going on today. Big news day, people. It's a big news day. Big news day. As you can see, you have the protesters sitting here. They're all perched, chilling out. You get a horn every now and then. People getting off work. The protest has been in full swing for about 6 or 7 weeks now. We went from having just the protesters with ICE agents. Now we got ATF and everybody else. The costumes are off the chain, right? Look at it. That's kind of cute. So yeah, they're supposed to have the biggest protest in the United States coming up this Saturday. No King's Day. No King's Day is this Saturday. This Saturday is No King's Day. Don't know if you guys are going to participate, but be careful. I need to be careful. But yeah. And in Ohio, there's legislation that's trying to be passed where they will defund the city, defund a sanctuary city. So if you are giving monies to the illegals in Ohio, there's legislation being brought forth by a legislator so that the funds will not be allocated. This might happen in a few more other states, people. If that happens, the illegals won't have food, they won't have nothing, hospitalization. They might not have a place to stay if the city can't afford them. So these are things that I'm pulling up in the news that aren't getting news. Don't know if you guys heard of that. But the bottom line is Ohio might be the first state to defund because it's a sanctuary city. Don't know how you feel about that. I asked that question a few months ago because I was assuming they would do that because when nothing else works, money speaks. All right, I want to get a little bit close. If I leave from this area, it's because they got the music. But we got a guy over here going off. He's going off on the Illinois State Police. The guy in the green. He's been on a tangent for a while. But yeah, I am Franchot Pearson. Welcome to Franchot Blue. Please subscribe. I cover this about maybe twice a week. They had a big thing in Chicago, Southwest Side, where the National Guard, the federal police went to the Southwest Side today, and they were trying to round up some people. So I caught a little bit of that. I didn't go out because I had my son with me for the holiday Columbus Day weekend. So I'm out tonight, back at it. Hope you guys are doing okay. But yeah, we got the biggest demonstration going on. I'm assuming it's going to be televised over some networks because a lot of networks have been running that information. But yeah, as you can see, the Illinois State Police, he's pretty nice and cordial. Hopefully the guy in the green can settle down. But yeah, this is the first time that I've been here that the Illinois State Police are running the show. As you can see, when you go over here, there are 4 police cars, 4 police vehicles. And I don't see ICE anywhere. They're inside, I'm sure, but this is the first time I've been here. And the Illinois State Police are running things. So yeah, it's funny how things have shifted over the last month. We didn't have this gate up here a month ago. The gate went up on September 23rd. The gate went up on September 23rd, and it's supposed to come down tonight. Again, that's why I came today, because I was wondering if they took it down yet. Obviously, they haven't. But the courts have said this keeps emergency vehicles from coming through, and Mr. Trump had no right, along with ICE, had no right to block this street because the streets belong to Broadview, Illinois. So that was a legal battle, and we'll see if ICE, we'll see if they'll honor what the judge said. But yet, as you can see, the fence is still up. The fence is supposed to come down tonight. So I need to get a drone to see if it's going to come down tonight. But so far, it's still up. This guy here, he going off. I tell you, he going off. He going off. What a crazy world, people. What a crazy world. I tell you. What a crazy world. I responded to somebody a few days ago, and I said, if things keep up at the pace that they're doing, we're not going to recognize America. Right now, to my knowledge, I think ICE is in 5 or 6 states. But I got a call from a friend last week, and he said that in the city where he stays, ICE is there too. It just hasn't been announced. So if you see ICE, put it in the chat. Trump said initially he's going to 19 states. I theorize they're going to these states because we have sales in our country. So they might be sending these National Guards because they're expecting something. And I hate to think that way. I hate to think that way, people, but Joe Biden opened those borders, so we're very vulnerable right about now. We're very vulnerable. It's going to take a lot of prayer and changing of our wicked ways. Sin brings these type of things in, makes you vulnerable. This guy here. This dude over here. This dude want to fight. This guy, he fights, huh? He wants to fight, huh? Uh-oh, this is ridiculous. This guy wants to fight. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This guy must be on something. He's come to the rally to act like this. He's over here, the guy in the green, he's in people's face. I've never seen this, people. In 2 months I've been coming out here.
What do you think about rapists and murderers illegally? I ride them. I don't want.
This is, see the guy in the green? He's instigating.
What about rapists? What about illegals who rape kids? What about illegals who rape? What about illegals who rape kids? What about illegals who rape kids?
So much anger and hostility out here. Well, here come the state patrol. I'm glad they're coming. They're going to come and solve it. That's good. Here they come. That's good. I'm glad they're here. That's good. That's good. That's good. I'm glad they're here. Because this guy's walking up. Is the world that upset? The world is that upset that we live in?
That's the thing. We want illegals. We don't want illegals to get our tax dollars. So what about due process? They have due process. They got no fucking. Every single one of them gets. How do you know? How do you know? Who the fuck told you?
They're negotiating in public, people. Wow. The good thing is that the sheriff police are here to deal with it. That's good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 sheriff police here in case something goes down. So that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. We got a chopper coming. So another nice day in the neighborhood, people. I am Franchot Pearson, welcome to Franchot Blue. All the cameras are spotted on this way now because this is where the action is at. A few of the people are having verbal, back and forth. I'm at the detention center in Broadview, Illinois. I am here because the judge said that tonight, midnight, the gate is supposed to come down. But right now, there's some hot heads going on. So. So of course, one is anti-ICE and one is pro-ICE. I'm assuming we've got this throughout the United States. You got pro and you got the cons. Hopefully we can talk this thing out. But I'm thinking in 6 months, if it stays like this, people are not going to recognize our country because the goal is to divide us. That's the goal. And this is one issue to divide us. At the same time, we got a country that's shut down in Washington, D.C. We should all be agreeing on that hundreds of thousands of people don't lose their job this past week. That should be more important to me. But, you know, we're going to cover the story, see what happens. So they're walking away. I don't know what that's about. The guy who was talking all that smack, he's walking with him. Oh, we live in America where they didn't take care of business. They let the illegals come over here and now look at us. That's how it go, people. That's how it go. Homeless people, middle class, check to check, no check, living in the street. And Joe Biden brought this mess at our doors. Thank you, Joe Biden. Thank you, Kamala Harris. Another way to divide us. That's what's going on, people. And they shut down the government a week and a half ago, and people are losing their jobs. It's ridiculous. But that's what they need because we outnumber them and we have the laws when they work.
Jesus loves you. There's no reason to be that angry. They don't have salt there. But why? But why? Why? Talk to me about it. Talk to me about what got you so angry. Seriously. I think God wants you to be happy. I don't think He wants you to be happy. The only time somebody like me anywhere else. Why? Why? Nobody's worried, bro. I got angel armies with me. And you could have them too. You don't have to be so miserable. You can live a happy life. You say, no, I do. I want you to be happy. I see the misery in your eyes. There's no reason to be that misery on your face.
This guy.
What time was it great? So what time we going back to? When was it great? Answer the fucking question.
Say if Jesus don't get here soon, people, we're gonna blow up in this country without a bomb. You know that? If Jesus don't come here soon, we're gonna blow up in America. And we're gonna be third world, straight up. Did y'all see in the news they went to the southwest side of Chicago? That's right, people was running for their lives. ICE, federal police was on the southwest side of Chicago with some little cockamamie story they made up. They're in the city now, people. They're trying to divide us, people. They're trying to divide the country.
There's no better place in the world. There's no better place in the world for every color. For every color.
But if we don't become at one accord, we're not going to be able to get God's revelation that the powers are against us. And we don't see it. We don't see it.
And now you're free. Slavery was bad. It was bad when the Irish were slaves. It was bad when the Italians were slaves. It was bad when the...
So yeah, you see the news cameras? The news cameras are focused over here because there's nothing going on with the police. I know they're happy, right? The police are in the background. All the cameras are focused this way. This is the first time I have had, I've seen small confrontations, but never like this. Never like this.
And I got away.
It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. Welcome, new subscribers. I am Franchot Pearson. I am Franchot Blue. Please subscribe. I am in Broadview, Illinois. We are at the detention center. Detention center where they process illegals. Usually there is a demonstration here, but right now there's a little verbal going on. But we have a protest, kind of mild right now, with the mayor. As of last week, you can only protest till 6 p.m. So after 6 p.m., the protest has to stop on both entrances. So I'm at the other entrance, and what's going to go on now is we're going to wait and see if they're going to be taking down this fence. If you look straight ahead, you see where the police car is. There's a fence behind there. That fence is supposed to come down at midnight, full moon. It's supposed to come out, supposed to disappear. So we're going to see what's going to happen. I'll try to come back tomorrow and see if it's down. If it comes down, that means the protesters now will be in their face like they were about 3 weeks ago. The fence went up on September 23rd, and the court order said it's got to come down. So yeah, that's the update. We are here, and we are on the corner of Lexington and Beach. Lexington Beach. Party over here, right? Lexington and Beach Street. The state police are here because there's a verbal confrontation the last 10 minutes. And this guy just keeps running his mouth, this guy in the green. It's crazy, people, it's crazy. People are miserable. People are pissed. And any little thing is gonna set them off, people. You know, the powers, you gotta admire them. They have put America in a point where you've got middle class go down to lower class going down to poverty. Poverty is now living in the street. All of us are being affected. We're check to check, some of us on no check. And that's stressful. That's stressful. You get a job, you lose a job, government shut down, and now we got the illegal crisis too. You gotta hand it to the powers. They put us in a real bleak situation. And it's hard to reconcile and see what the hell is going on because you're so pissed at the world. At the same time, we became immoral, right? America became immoral, right? We became immoral. I can't even talk about all the things. Talk about freedom of speech. I can't even talk about how immoral we became. And because we became so immoral, I believe God removed some of his grace. And now what's going on, we're seeing Satan making his move. Okay, they're separating the people here now. They're separating the people now. Make sure the confrontation doesn't escalate. So somebody came out of nowhere. So the state police have stepped in. And that's good. They've been going at it for 10 minutes, so it's good to step in. People, I tell you, I don't even want to be in this planet. I'm so tired of it. We can't just go to the beach and have some fun every day. We got to fight each other. We're going third world mentality. That's where we're going. Or worse than that. Because the powers have made it so bad that we're all trying to make ends meet and trying to have a decent life. And we're just, a lot of people are in piss mode. Black, white, men, women, teenagers, gang violence. It's a crazy world we're living in. And we need the Lord. We need to find him. We need to pray. So I appreciate you guys joining me. Please subscribe. Remember, on this channel, they don't want you to be subscribed. So make sure you're subscribed every day, because they will literally unsubscribe you because they don't want you to see what I'm bringing every day. I decode and I break down information from the different news channels. I see things the average person doesn't see. That's the gift that God has given me, and I use it to His glory. Information, revelation, salvation. That's the goal. For God so loved the world, gave His only begotten Son, that whomsoever believe in Him shall not perish but have everlasting life. So yeah, they're separating this guy here. This guy here in the green, he just won't de-escalate. I don't know why.
What law say he can't yell at you? What law say he can't yell at you? You ain't no motherfucking body special. Ah! The fuck?
They're trying to deal with this dude, but he clowning.
I got a badge. I got a job too. Don't yell at me. Don't tell me what I want.
This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. This is crazy. So at least some people are leaving. That's good, because those two people that are leaving, those are the two people he was yelling at the most. So at least they're out the way. So hopefully he'll de-escalate at this point. But he kept telling the guy, Jesus loves you, though. That's a beautiful thing.
I can't believe the rules state, Robert. That's kind of, it's confusing. Very confusing.
So yeah, I don't know if they'll ask me to move, but so far I've been cool with the cops, so that's good. But yeah, people, we are in Broadview, Illinois. Broadview, Illinois. And the new rule as of this time last week from the mayor, you can only protest from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And the rule from the courts, the fence is supposed to come down tonight. And I might be back here tomorrow to see what's going to pop off. I thought they would probably be moving it now, but I was wrong. In this type of business, you kind of take a guess. I got to get in the drone business, right? This guy's still popping off in the green. He won't stop. So yeah, the fence is down this way. This fence went up again on September 23rd. And the courts overruled Trump and said it's illegal for them to put a fencing because it does not allow emergency vehicles to go through. This guy is still hollering. Is he on drugs or what? My God. So yeah, people, what kind of world we living in, man? So this fencing here, this fencing is supposed to be down by tonight. Anybody want to put a wager in? Is the fence going to go down tonight? I'm telling you, people, if the fence goes down tonight and the word gets out, I think the protesters are going to be down here like Johnny on the spot. If you guys remember, about 3 weeks ago, I was down here and they were throwing those smoke pellets at them, those little pepper balls. See the vehicle coming out now? See that vehicle coming out right now? If that fence wasn't there, the protesters used to charge all the vehicles going in and out. That's why they put the fence up. Anybody who was there, they literally were going after the vehicles. And since they put the fence up, it's been peaceful at that point. All they can do is protest. But now the fence is supposed to come back down. So I guess the pepper balls will come back along with it, right? Yeah, salt and pepper, that's cute. Gotta have a little fun. But yeah, again, maybe I'll come out here tomorrow and we'll see what happens. They had a press conference yesterday with the Speaker of the House of Illinois, along with the mayor, and we had other mayors in the surrounding community, along with faith leaders, and they told Trump, like Ronald Reagan told Gorbachev, knock that fence down, knock that wall down. Thank you for subscribing. So yeah, the protests have been going on for a while. We got a guy over here that just won't shut up. So good job by the state police. They de-escalated the situation. No violence, but this guy, he's a hothead for some reason. But yeah, this is the first time that I've been here where the state police are running things. So that's what you got. And I'm sure they can cough it back up anytime they want. And what this guy doesn't understand is that these sheriff police have guns. So it's not about pepper spray, it's about a gun. So this guy needs to shut up. Again, the state police are here. 2 weeks ago, the state police were not here because the governor said he would not help Trump. But look at what's going on. State police has to be sanctioned by the governor, the last time I checked. So I don't see the Broadview police out here because evidently that's too much money. ICE got to be in the house, right? So everybody got a payroll. But yeah, people, things have changed. And the bottom line is that the processing continues. They're bringing in illegals every day, processing them, and they're shipping them out. It would be nice to find out where they take these people when they get done with the processing. I have no idea where they go. Anybody out there in the chat know where these people go? Inform everybody. Inform everybody where they go. As you can see, you got every major news outlet here. This is their area. They also have another area over there for the press. See, it says media area. Nobody's over there now. But the cameras started coming over here 2 weeks ago because of the pepper spray. That's why. So they have the long lens so they want to be distant so they don't choke from the smoke, right? That'd be a nice little wrap. Don't choke from the smoke. That's why they're over here. So yeah, no activity right now. People just here. And again, 9 to 6 is the protest every day, 9 to 6. And today is the smallest crowd ever. But I do believe that this Saturday, downtown in a few places, they're going to have, I'm sure, hundreds, if maybe not thousands of people. And the rally might stretch here. I don't know. But definitely downtown Chicago. I plan on being there, hopefully. If it's raining, I might not go. I get colds too easy. But I plan on going, people. I plan on going, giving you guys some coverage. And I pray that everything goes smooth. I wish all this would go away, to be honest with you. I wish all this migrant crisis issue would just go the hell away. And we would go back to some type of normality. I don't think they're going to be able to take all these illegals and take them back. I've said it before. The lowest number I've heard is 15 or 20 million. The highest I've heard from an ex-border control is 45 million here. We let too many of them in, people, and some of them are probably spies. So we're going to be on high alert. I think that's why the National Guard is here, because we're on high alert. And I think we're on high alert, and they don't want to panic society. But I think we're on high alert, people. I think we're on high alert. I don't believe all the stories that I'm seeing. I believe we're on high alert. I believe the spies were allowed to come over because the end game is to shut everything down and turn us into a one-world system. I do believe that's the goal. That makes a lot of sense to me. So they had to let the system implode. And they needed an issue like this, immigration, to distract us and to bring in more laws and bring in more police. Think about what I'm saying. The powers needed to let our country implode. They needed an issue like immigration to bring in more police and more laws. And before you know it, presto, you got what you want. You got 666. And you finally accomplished America. without one shot, right? And in you history buffs, you know what it said back in the day. I think it was Gorbachev in the 60s. I think Gorbachev said, when it's time to take over America, I won't fire one shot. That is what he said. That's a quote. And who would have thought that the land of the free and the home of the brave would be in this situation? But we are. They use racism and discrimination as a wedge for decades in the country. But this is the first time they've used immigration as a wedge. And looks like they're putting all their strategies and tactics that they used on America to divide us in the past. This tactic they're using right now is working. It's in a lot of cities, and it's sad. For those of you all who are parents, you got kids, what kind of future are we leaving for our kids, right? They're going to promise us the world, right? But yeah, it's sad that we're here. I don't think the average person even believes that there's a plan to take over the country. I think they just think that things are just happening like this, and it's a few people. They say this group and that group. It's bigger than that, people. This thing is global. It's the NWO. They've been talking about the NWO for a long time, right? Right? I've been talking about the NWO since I was since the late 70s. Then they put it on they had the Wrestler. Remember the group, the NWO Wrestlers back in the day? How come they never explained the NWO, but they put it on t-shirts? Think about what I'm saying. Then Prince allegedly said the Purple Rain. Everybody thought it was the R-A-I-N. But I told people when I was in the newspaper, I said, it's not the rain, it's the R-E-I-G-N. It's the Purple Rain. It's the Antichrist system. We're being converted into the Antichrist system. But, who am I to try to decode what's really going on? Who am I? Right? Just a little guy, right? But I pray people come to this revelation so they can get ready to meet our Lord. Because this is a transformation. It's a transformation, people, into a one world system. I believe they told us yesterday. And that's when Trump got his award yesterday, right? Trump got his award yesterday. And what was his award? Oh, this lady said somebody's trying to kill her. Wow.
You okay?
Wow. Uh-oh. And she's stopping too. So the lady up there who's stopping says she's trying to kill her. Yeah, she better not go that far then. Wow, you guys see that? So yeah, there's a car down the way that stopped. And the lady who got out said the lady over there said was trying to kill her. I need to tell the state police what's going on. Hold on, guys. I don't know if she's going to go that way, but yeah, she's leaving now. But I was going to flag down the state police for that lady. The lady said the lady's trying to kill her. I don't know what that means. But the state police didn't hear it because they're not over this way anymore. But yeah, people, there is a plan to take over America and the world. America is the last Humpty Dumpty to fall. I have been covering this thing since the late 70s. The Purple Rain is real. It is real. It is real. The takeover of everything. This is what Satan wanted to do when he was hurled out of heaven. And remember, there's probably millions of dark spirits that came with Satan. Many times we only look at Satan, but I'm sure there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions of angels that came down with him. And they want to be praised and they want to be worshiped. And they want this land, just like they wanted the Garden of Eden. They want it. And if they have to turn us against each other to get it, that's what they're going to do. But I am here in Broadview, Illinois. There is a small protest. I want to say about maybe 30 people, a small protest here. You can hear the horns going. Small protest in Broadview, Illinois. We are at the detention center where they process illegals. And the state police are running the show. I don't see any Broadview police. I'm sure they spent over $100,000 on law enforcement over the last 3 weeks. So things have changed now. And this gate is supposed to come down soon. The gate is supposed to come down soon. They said noon. They said midnight tonight the gate is coming down. So we'll probably come down here tonight and see what's popping off. But yeah, everything's been peaceful up till the guy in the green shirt. He's cooled down now, thank God. But everybody else has been peaceful. So yeah, we'll probably spend another 15, 20 minutes, see what's up. God bless America, God bless the world. Well, I guess I spoke too soon. Here's the Broadview police here now. There's the Broadview police. Broadview police are here. They might be here to enforce the curfew. The Broadview police have showed up. They might be here to enforce the curfew. It's from 9 to 6, 9 to 6. That's the curfew put down by the mayor. No more protesting after 6 every day. And it's usually over by 6:20. I might walk over to the other side. There's a protest over there as well, but protests have been going on for over a month now. And it was announced yesterday by a few politicians. They're still trying to get inside of the detention center. There are a few politicians that were on TV yesterday. They want to get inside the detention center. Now, what gets me is that the elected officials, how in God's name are they not able to get into the detention center? That doesn't make any sense to me. The detention center is on your property, and you're not allowed as a politician to get up in there to see if people are being treated right? That doesn't make any sense. But this is the 1984 thing going on, people. And you wonder, will it be us in about a year? I have a book at home on gradualism. I've had it for about 40 years. Gradualism, it happens literally gradually. You go from A to Z. It takes a few years, but you get there. And we're looking at the illegals being taken in. Will it be us next, for whatever reason? I believe they're going to spark certain things in Chicago. They're doing it already. The National Guard, federal police were in Chicago today saying that people did something and they tracked them down, hunted them down, to me like animals. It's all over the news. You can Google it. And I believe they're starting these things so they can justify bringing in the army next. They're going to take our rights, people. They're going to take our freedoms. You might think I'm playing, but I'm not playing. I'm serious. I've known about their plan since I was like 17 or 18. I couldn't believe it. God showed me some things I had learned, and I never thought I'd be doing this, but I'm reporting on it now. I'm getting ready to meet my Lord and Savior, because I don't see a way out of this thing unless the social upheaval is at the point where we made America great again. That is, when we started from scratch, right? I don't want to say that word, but back in the day was a confrontation that we separated the North from the South. Does it have to get that rough again? I don't know. But it might be. It might be what the plan is. They want fights in the street, people, so they can have laws and lock us down. That's what I believe. And I don't believe that the majority of people that are in on this are good Americans. I believe these are people who have been hired to play both sides. That's what I believe. And I believe if we don't sift through it, we could become a casualty. That's what I believe what's going on. I believe that's how they did the racism back in the day with the civil rights movement. I believe they did the women's movement the same way. And they're going to do this movement the same way. The news is going to report on the south side of Chicago that some knuckleheads got out of hand and they tried to bogart ICE and the federal police and they had to defend themselves. Do you really believe that we would do that? Come on, people. These are the stories that's out today in Chicago. This is the crap that they're going to feed in your city next. And once they seed it enough, they're going to bring in the army. But they got to do it gradual. They got to do it gradual. They got to desensitize you. So you're thinking, oh man, the people in Chicago, they're bad, they're stupid, they're ignorant. Look at the migrants, look at the black people, look at the Latinos, they're off the chain. We need to stick the mega on them. See, that's what they want. They want us to fuel their foolishness. If you think the people on the south side or west side of Chicago are trying to beat up ICE because they came in their community, I suggest you rethink that, okay? Don't you believe your lying media people. I'm telling you, don't you believe them. And I don't care if I do this again the rest of my life. I can go back to work. That's how I feel about it. I am so tired of the lies, I don't know what else to do. I'm tired of the lies, people. I grew up in Chicago. Ain't nobody sit up here trying to beat up no ICE. Come on, man. You know, ain't nobody, people, I'm telling you, they ain't doing it. They're not doing it. They might be running from them if they're illegal. If you're selling drugs in the hood, you going somewhere else in the hood to sell it. But you ain't trying to jump on no federal agent, people. Don't you believe, this is the story that's in Chicago right now that they're telling. And I'm trying to make sense of this thing, people. It's just an outright lie. And if they had some people out there acting stupid, they probably was hired, okay? And I'm telling you guys now, I'm kind of glad they came to Illinois because I'm right here reporting. So when they come to your city, you can see through the game because it's all a game. It's a gradual game, so you can get used to it. So every month they can put more restrictions. Like I said, when I first started coming out here, there was no gates, there were no cylinder blocks out here. It was just people basically playing music, talking smack, and ICE was throwing pepper balls at them. Then all of a sudden the confrontation happened. Well, who's to say the confrontation, those were really good people? Who's to say they weren't hired? You see what I'm trying to say? So I don't believe all the crap that I hear. It's a bunch of crap. Because if you understand what the goal has always been, yes, this is the last chapter in taking over America. And so they need you to co-sign with it. Oh yes, sin and ICE. The black people are stupid, they're ignorant. The black people are selling drugs, the Latinos, they're selling drugs, please help us, the gang violence. Yeah, we got some gang violence. But let me tell you something, the gang violence could have been squashed a long time ago, okay? Okay? The gang violence in Chicago was allowed to exist just like any other big city. They got 911 centers everywhere. They could have been stopped. I told y'all, I helped the police for 19 years. They know everything that's going on in the community, okay? It ain't nothing new. So how come they didn't do it? It was allowed to progress to get to this point. It was allowed, people. It was allowed. Black people ain't running up like Al Capone on a microphone in the 30s, 40s, and 50s. You know, Al Capone and them, if you listen to the history of Al Capone and them, they was running with the police. They was running with the investigators. They was running with the underworld. They was running with the fire department because they had a lot of clout. Black folks ain't got the kind of clout like Al Capone. You understand what I'm saying? Al Capone and the boys, Bugs Moran, all them guys back in the day in Chicago, these other big cities, they was with the authorities. If you do your homework, black folks ain't got that kind of power, y'all. Come on, man, stop playing. And they tell you blacks in Chicago got a few gangs and they gang banging and y'all can't stop that. We don't need Trump to stop that. They didn't want to stop the damn thing. I'm telling you, they didn't want to stop it. This thing, I'm 67. I've been watching the gang since I was 13, 14, Southside Chicago. They could have been stopped this time. They didn't want to stop it. They didn't want to stop it because ain't no progress in peace, people. Understand the psychology behind it. Ain't no progress in peace, y'all. Ain't no progress in peace. And what is the progress? To take over everything. They need a segment of people, no matter what color, to sell drugs, to keep bringing in the guns. Everybody making money. The bailiff, the warden, the gun runner, everybody making money off the foolishness, terrorizing the neighborhood. All that's done on purpose. And now Trump's in office. Oh, let's take care of it. Bring in everybody. Well, hell, we had the FBI and the CIA. People, they already know this stuff going on. They know what's going on. It was all minimized. And now they let it get out of hand again. Oh, look all the black kids down on Michigan Avenue looting. Yeah, they could have been solved. The police in New York getting beat up by the Latinos. Remember that last year? I did a video on that on my last channel. The illegals beating up the New York police. That was dumb. You know that was all staged, man. So we can say, look, bring them in. Tell y'all, if we continue to let this foolishness go on, we're not gonna be able to recognize this country anymore. Because they're gonna shut it down. They're gonna shut it down. And don't you think the media is not complicit in this, because they are. There's one thing I can say about Satan. He got all his bases covered. He got folks in the media, he got folks in law enforcement, he got folks in government, he got folks in business, he got folks everywhere. And this is his last hurrah. And I believe the Lord is letting it happen because we got immoral, people. We got immoral. We became immoral. So we got to get back to the Lord. Got to get back to the Lord. What a world. What a world. God bless everybody. Appreciate you guys joining. Please subscribe. Remember, they don't want you to hear the truth here. They don't want you to hear the truth. They want you to be dumb and ignorant. They want you to fight each other. Don't fight each other. Just be smart. Pray for each other. Be that brother's keeper. Be that brother's sister. They want us to fight each other. And the system is broken, trust me. The system is broken. Democrat, Republican, it's all broken. Trump last week, it's the Democrats' fault why we got to shut the government down. The Democrats say, oh, it's Trump's fault, got to shut the government down. Oh, but we can pay we can pay the army. Of course you can pay the army. Because that's what you need, that's who you need to control us. See? Y'all see how I go? And I ain't hating on them. They need a check, but hey, everybody's blaming everybody else. Every 4 months they got a government shutdown. Is that stupid or what?
Yeah, that's so funny.
Government shutdown. All it's all done on purpose, people. Because they're setting climate. If there's anything you understand about America, the powers, once they're in charge, they know how to set climate. And that's what they're doing. They're setting the climate. Shut down the government, keep the hostility going on between illegals, bring in all the police, show a bad neighborhood in Chicago. They want to set an environment. That way they continue their plan. They got a playbook. The playbook. I'll be glad when the Lord comes and set them all straight. I'm gonna have a front row seat on Judgment Day because I want to see all these people who have been behind the scenes orchestrating this thing. You know what I'm saying? All these folks behind the scenes been orchestrating this world takeover. All the wars, all the famine, all the racism, all the stealing of money, stealing gold, stealing silver, stealing land. I want to see all the people. I want to see God judge all of them. I want to see Judgment Day. It can last a year. I want to watch Judgment Day. I want to watch Judgment Day. That's what I want to watch. Because at some point, God got to straighten this out. Yeah, but it's a shame. They got us in the fix because we fighting each other every day. We fight each other every day. And the rich people are sitting back having Diddy parties every day. You think I'm lying? The well-to-do people, they don't have to deal with this. They having Diddy parties every day. They having freak-offs, right? They having fun. Wine and cheese parties, art exhibits, fashion shows. They having a good time. They ain't dealing with no mind. They ain't dealing with no drug issues. They ain't dealing with no guns in the street. They ain't dealing with no gang banging. They ain't dealing with no immigration. Think about it. Millionaires and billionaires, they ain't dealing with none of this. But they got us dealing with it. That's how it go, baby. That's how it go. That's how the system was planned centuries ago. But at some point, the Lord got to come in and fix this. So yeah, you hear the horns blasted. I am in Broadview, Illinois. This is Franchot Pearson, welcome to Franchot Blue. They're about to lock this puppy down. It's 5:33. It's 5:33 in the p.m. They could only protest from 9 to 6 every day, and they are here. Maybe about 25 protesters are here now, but they got to get out of here at 6 o'clock. The mayor said protests can only go till 6 p.m. So you finally see the Broadview police. They're here in full force, along with the state police. Everybody's in the house, and they're going to do what they got to do. And that's the way it is, baby. Supposed to be moving this fence tonight. Yeah, blow your horn. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, so it looks like the media is leaving. So we like in the 60s here, people. I'm gonna miss summertime. I'm gonna miss the summertime. I'm gonna be taking some aspirin right quick. I gotta thin my blood out. I should have put my coat on. Another day on Earth, people. Anybody out there a Cubs fan? We lost 2 nights ago. We lost. Anybody watch the last Cubs game the other day? The Cubs lost the other night. Did you see who was on the mound? Number 45. Do you get my drift? The Cubbies lost. Number 45 was on the mound. And they have another reliever named, his number is 47. That's right. Did anybody catch that the other night? The Cubs lost. 45 was on the mound. And they also have a pitcher that had number 47. Yeah. I spent a little time with my son this weekend, Columbus Day weekend. And I spent some time with my son the last 3 days. And I had him watch baseball and football with me. Have some father and son time. I know a lot of it is rigged, right? Y'all know it's rigged. A lot of it is, but hey. I used to love baseball. I tried till I got injured. A lot of things in life are rigged, but hey, I wouldn't mind making $1 million a year, right? Everybody's blowing their horn. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Oh. So nice, peaceful protest the last half hour. We are here in Broadview, Illinois. Broadview, Illinois. Peaceful protest. Migrant place. Migrant. Yeah, it's all good. Y'all see my man up close? Y'all want to see him up close?
A view is the cover.
It's all good. It's all good.
5 minutes.
We got Dino in the house, y'all.
It's
Dino's in the house. Dino's in the house. Dino's in the house. When is October 31st? Halloween is coming up, right? Halloween's coming up. So we got Dino. Who's the other character? Who's this character in the pink? Anybody know that? Who's that character? Who's that character? Who's that guy? I don't know who that is. All right, we hear you. We hear you. It's Boo Boo. La Boo Boo. That's who that is. That's Pokemon. That's Pokemon. Really? Sea creature. Sea creature. So we have Dino. We got Dino in the house. Dino, and then we got Pokemon in the house. Pokemon. Yeah, boy. 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 All right, so people, we have 20 minutes and they're going to tell us to get out of here. 20 minutes, we got to get up out of here. That's because the mayor said you can only protest from 9 to 6, and that's on both sides. I need to go to the other side right quick. I don't know if I want to go over there. Might be a waste of time, but yeah, nothing serious going on today. They're supposed to move the fence, and they are not moving the fence so far, so maybe y'all come by here tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. The governor and the Speaker of the House for this area, for this district, he was here yesterday demanding that Trump take down this fence. And by court order, the fence is supposed to be moved by tonight, 12 o'clock tonight. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll see. That will be interesting because, like I said, the biggest protest of the year is coming this Saturday. No King's Day. No King's Day. No King's Day. So yeah. What a lovely city. Yeah. This guy's taking a zoom lens. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, the protesters have gathered at this intersection. And as you can see, people are honking their horn, giving them their support. I hope he doesn't fall. As the Pokemon, hope Pokemon doesn't fall. That looks like fun. Wow. This is Franchot Pearson. Welcome to Franchot Blue. Please subscribe. Hit me up every day. I do 3 to 5 videos every day of your local news, economics, political, social. We do it all here. We get out in the street. Sometimes we meet and greet, but we just cover what's going on. And right now, it's migrant. It's migrant. All things migrant, all things Trump, all things DHS, all things ICE. ICE has invaded America. That's what Satan wants. He wants an invasion through our laws. That's what he wants. So he can take our freedoms because we outnumber them. That's how they want to take our freedoms. That's the goal. Take our freedoms and use this issue as the way to take our freedom. What an ingenious idea, huh? What an ingenious idea. Take our freedom through this issue. America the beautiful, America the beautiful, America the beautiful. And we have become a police state, people, police state. All the money we could have used for you and me is going to the police. Where's all this money coming from? All right. We have 17 minutes. 17 minutes. And they're going to kick us out of the area. 17 minutes. See what happens. See what happens. I think the only good thing about this, people, this winter time's coming up. Maybe the protests will go away and maybe they'll stop. Maybe they'll stop bringing in illegals. Maybe that's what they'll do. They'll shut it down. Maybe they'll shut everything down. We go back to normal. This is all a nightmare. Would that be nice? To shut it down? This guy's something else, ain't he? Well, people, I think this is over with. I don't think anything is going to happen. Like I said, this is the smallest crowd I've ever covered. And they did not shut down the fence. I'll probably be out here tomorrow to see exactly what they're going to do. But right now, the court order is that by midnight tonight, they have to get rid of the fencing. And so far, the fencing is staying up. And the camera people for the big networks, they're leaving. So I think the show is over with. I think that the protests, I mean, it's been a tug of war for about 2 months now. And it does appear that the protesters have gotten their way in terms of the law, but I do think that the fencing is going to have them walk into a trap. I think that it's going to be an uptick in violence, and they might look at it as a way of being aggressive to get their point across. I look at it as a trap. I don't trust the authorities. I believe that they do things and they give the impression of one thing, and then later on they sucker punch you. So I think that if this fence goes down, I think that they're going to get aggressive, and I think that they're going to start pepper spraying them like they did the south side of Chicago. I believe that that's what they're going to do. They're going to pepper spray these people, and that's not fun. That's not fun. The biggest point of the legislation has got to be to stop the immigration, and that starts at the border. So I'm not saying the fence is not important, but that's small in comparison to the problem. The problem is at the damn border, people. Let's not lose sight of that, okay? I mean, you can protest all you want. The problem is at the damn border. And Trump is saying that only one person got in, or no people got in since he's been president. Well, you know, this is a problem. This is a problem. I'm gonna tell you something, people. You know, the way I look at it, this looks like planned confusion. Because you know what I would have done? If I was president and I really felt this was a problem, then why are you bringing them to the city? Think about what I'm saying. If you got a problem the way you got them here, think about it. They came in through the border, right? So why not build a big, giant detention center at the border and send them back? I think I make a lot of sense. Think about what I'm saying. They came in through the border. I don't know, or through the river. I don't know. Let's say 3 places. I don't know if everybody came through the border. But why would you put a detention center in the city? That doesn't make any sense, because you know it's going to be hostility. So that sounds like a plan to me. The detention center shouldn't be here. It should be on the border. Tell me how you feel. We don't need it here. There's nothing good about having it here. I don't see anything. You got money coming from the state and the city and the federal government, and you're hiring all these people. So what I think is that the whole thing was planned, and a good excuse to have all these police in our community is the illegal crisis. And do you think it's going away now? No, because the police are here. And why are the police here? I don't think it's for the detention center. I think it's for us. I think it's for us. Because you could have put the detention center on the border. Simple as that. If you put it in the city, you can justify having more police. You can justify having the National Guard. So evidently, we must be on high alert. I wonder if they're going to the other side. Yeah, they are. I guess I'm going to go down there. They might have something going on down there. People, I think I'm making sense. This is not the first time I've said this. Bob Weiner, why am I going home? I'm not going home. You go home. You go home. You go home. I'm doing my job. I think I make a lot of sense. If there has been a plan to take over America, then you got to have an excuse for everything that you do. Everything you do has to be justified. So you make a migrant center in the communities to bring the police. Then you had the police go through all of the city, raising hell. That don't make no sense. That sounds like a plan. And I think that's what the plan is. We're here, people. They got us food, right? I think they got us food. They couldn't usurp the Constitution without this, right? They're not supposed to be the National Guard on our street, right? But they're here now. Yeah, I think I'm making a lot of sense. I'm gonna look down the street, see if there's anything going on. The police just shut out of here like a bat out of hell. So let's see what's going on down the street. Let's see. I don't see anything going on. I don't see nothing going on. So we're good. So that's my speculation, people. I think this is all part of a plan for a takeover of America. America to be taken. So I would tell people, like I've been telling you guys for a few months now, enjoy your America. Enjoy your America and pray. Because these are the last days. Enjoy your America while you can. And we got to turn from our wicked ways. That's the only way God's going to hear from us and heal our land. Because they've got laws, and they're making laws, and they're making plans to take us, people. I feel it in my spirit. If I didn't feel it in my spirit, I wouldn't be saying it, okay? This looks like a takeover of our country through the laws, through executive orders. ICE, ATF, local police, state police. It's a plan, people, and it's wicked. But it's not even our fight. It's God's fight with Satan. It's not even our fight. Remember that. Keep it in context. It's not our fight. This is what Satan wanted. So he want to fight God, let God handle it. And we handle it through prayer. God gave us dominion. We got to use what we have, our energy, and our good sense. All right, people, I'm gonna roll. Got the chopper up here. I love America. I love America and I love you. And I pray the best for your family, no matter what color you are. No matter where you're from, breathe freedom, love each other. It's going to be okay. We go by faith. The Bible says it's impossible to please God without faith. So we go by faith. And we believe in each other, and we push and we hold on to God's unchanging hand. Satan is the criminal, and he wants this precious land. He can't have it. Who is this Bob? Who is this Bob guy? I got rid of Bob. Good night, Bob. I got rid of Bob. Got to be some real sick people on this internet. You know that? I'm not bothering Bob, but Bob's calling me all kind of names. What's up with Bob? What's up with Bob? Huh? What's up with Bob? People. All right, people. I am going to stop here. Appreciate you guys spending time with me. We'll do another video tonight. Please support the. I'm not Boule. I ain't that stupid. I ain't Boule. I'm on God's team. Are you Boule? Are you Boule? Are you Boule? Are you Boule? Boule. I'm not Boule. I'm on God's team. I'm on God's team. Say God's team. The best team ever. That's right. I'm on God's team. Say it loud, say it proud. I'm on God's team. Best team, safest team I know to be on, baby. Thank you also. Thank you guys for being here. I do what I can, people, what I got. Trying to make sense of it. I'm going to try to come out here tomorrow. They're supposed to take this fence down tomorrow. And we'll see how they act if they take this fence down tomorrow. Take the fence down tomorrow, they might clown a little bit. We'll see. We'll actually see what happens when they take this fence down. Can they defy a court order? They might, right? They might defy a court order tomorrow. We'll see. I'll have to cover the news and see, okay? All right, I'll see you guys later. Love you guys. Guys, have a great evening. Thank you. And check out my videos and make sure you always subscribe because they will unsubscribe you here, okay? Social media ain't what you think it is, okay? Social media ain't what you think it is. They got their picks and chooses on social media, straight up. Because if they was fair with me, I'd probably have 100,000 views every video, okay? But they ain't fair, baby. They ain't fair. So it's hard to make a living with the scraps that they're giving me. But I'm doing what I can. God bless. You guys have a beautiful. Stay encouraged. We pray blessings upon everybody. We pray that you have money in your pocket, money in your purse, and peace of mind. We pray that you have everything that you want and your heart's desire for God's glory. That's the goal. We pray that we have everything that we need for God's glory. That's the goal. Bless your children, bless your family, bless your friends, and bless your neighbors. God bless. God bless. God bless.